It's October now. The air has changed. It is cooler, quieter. The humidity of summer is gone. And the sun gets a little lower in the sky every day. Many people would think of this time as the end of the growing season. But for me, it is not. For me, it is a time to work up the soil and plant once again. I am going to be planting some wheat and rye. Let's get started. I start by loosening the soil with the tiller. I am actually planting in two separate areas this year. This area is the larger one. It is inside the fence and better protected. And this one is the smaller of the two. I decided to put it outside the fence to see if any critters will bother it. Deer and rabbits, for example. More on this one later. Now that I have my borders marked out, it's time to plant. Here is my rye seed. It is cereal rye. It grows very well and produces a good amount of seed. Here is my modern wheat seed. Specifically, it is hard red winter wheat, which is a dwarf or semi-dwarf variety. It is very hardy and highly productive. Here is my einkorn wheat seed. Einkorn wheat is the most ancient of wheat varieties, dating back thousands of years. It is a hull variety, meaning it has a hull or husk around the seed or wheat berry. This hull has to be removed before it can be cooked or ground into flour. The rye is going to take up most of this area, but I am planting a small strip of einkorn wheat on one side, closest to the camera. I am not planting the modern wheat here though. Instead, I will plant it in the smaller area outside the fence. It's starting to get dark on me, and I need to get this covered with something, this area covered with something before it gets too dark, so I can keep the birds off of my seed. So I'm going to try to rush real quick and do that. You may wonder, why wheat and rye? I could say they are a great source of carbs and energy, that they store really well for a really long period of time. I get free straw as well. And growing them myself is fun. But to go deeper, human civilization has been growing wheat, rye, and other grains for a really long period of time, for millennia. They were a constant throughout human history. Growing them myself gives me a sense of connection, of knowing that what I am doing is as old as time. When it is mentioned in the Christian Bible, the New Testament of the Christian Bible, about thrusting in your sickle and reaping what you sow, I have literally done it. And that is something sacred. Yeah. Now let's get the modern wheat planted and covered, and hopefully no critters will bother it, even though it is outside the fence. Now it is time to mark out the borders of this patch, and all I have at the moment is these big long pieces of rebar. They are quite long, but this will have to work for the time being. I sometimes think about how the environment that exists when I plant wheat and rye in the fall will be different when I harvest them next summer. A different time of year, a different feel, a different energy on the great circle of the zodiac. Even though cold and darkness will soon come, I do not fear it. For not only will it vernalize my wheat and rye and make them produce seed heads next year, but it also brings balance, which is what Libra, the sign that the sun is currently in, represents. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to this channel. And thanks for watching.